You know, it's interesting coming from television. We tend to listen to people's stories and treat them as stories. And there has to be a way, and I guess we communicated when like Harley's video earlier this evening, where they were recanting what had transpired. We can't forget that that is beyond just a story. That touched countless and countless lives to this day. When someone says that they lost 86 members of their family, that's incomprehensible. But as Julian said, we think times are tough now. We don't know tough. We don't know what say to yourselves, what could I survive if we were taken over, if we were occupied? Could we survive? Our next honoree is a woman who is now Rabbi Alyssa Staton. Rabbi Staton, I'm going to ask you to please come to the podium. Rabbi Staton was ordained as America's first African-American female Jewish rabbi. She grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and Denver in Colorado. When she was 24, Rabbi Staton converted to Judaism after considering several Eastern religions. She's currently the rabbi of Congregation Beit Shalom, a predominantly white synagogue in Greenville, North Carolina, and she would like to tell us her story. Rabbi Staton's sister, Val Robinson, flew in from Colorado to receive this award on her sister's behalf. Captain William Pinckney, the captain of Amistad, will present to Rabbi Alyssa Staton, the first African-American rabbi. Captain Pinckney will briefly talk about the Amistad as well. Please join us.
Thank you very much. This has been a very, very interesting evening for me because at Amistad we spend our time telling about the stories of cultures joining together for the benefit of mankind. The Amistad story is one about the indomitable human spirit, which is reflected so wonderfully in the stories we've heard about the people who have survived the Holocaust and beyond. Because it's not just that one survival, but the continued survival that makes it important that we learn it, tell it, and teach it to our young people, that man's inhumanity to man must cease. Giving this award to Rabbi Staton is amazing to me because she's a first. I'm a first also. I'm the first black man to ever sail solo around the world. So I know what it is to be the first. There cannot be a first unless there's a second. And that's the thing and also we share another thing. 52 years ago, I became a Jew. And matter of fact, the dancers that you see were from my congregation in Meriden, as well as one of the members of the board of this organization. Janet Kirshheimer is also a member of the same congregation I am. So I'm getting all kind of joy out of this as well as an education. So on the behalf of the Words of Bond, this award goes to Rabbi Alyssa Staton. I hope I get a chance to meet her someday and hear her sermon and her interpretation of why she chose to become part of the chosen.
First of all, I'd like to give honor to Bill Tinglin and his staff for bringing me here, and a special thanks to him. And it is truly an honor and privilege to accept this award on behalf of my sister, Rabbi Alyssa Staton, and to stand in the presence of such greatness as I've been sitting here listening. Rabbi Staton deeply regrets that she was unable to attend this momentous occasion due to her rabbinical obligations. I asked Rabbi Staton, what message would you like for me to leave with the people? Rabbi Staton stated, tell them, though it may appear that the barriers have been broken, they merely have been lowered, and lowered enough for God to help me step over them. My journey is not an easy one, and I'm still confronted with obstacles, barriers, and profound injustices. But most of all, tell them, through it all, to never let go of your dreams. There are times we excel and times when we fall. And it really doesn't matter how many times we get knocked down during our journey. But what does matter is that we have the strength, the determination to get back up.